Don't chase millions, chase freedom. I think, and I'm not talking about the credit card, I think a lot of people have this issue. And I'm going to talk about it right now because we live in a society where I think, especially in Western civilization, being a millionaire equals financial freedom. And that isn't the case at all whatsoever. You can still be a financially free person and not be a millionaire. It's quite plausible. One of the biggest things I was chasing through my whole entire 20s into me turning 23, which is going to be in November, was that if I made $1 million, I would be able to go ahead and become financially free. Financial freedom is a mindset. It isn't materialistic. And that's what I had to learn as I had gotten older. For you out there, I think it's time to define what your own version of freedom is. Is it your time freedom, creative freedom, financial freedom, or is it a combination of all of them? Because it matters to you a lot. Because naturally, no individual, especially no human, is supposed to be working a 9 to 5. We're not trained to work 9 to 5 jobs. We're not, that's not who we are as people. It's been like that historically. It only started happening like that in the Industrial Revolution age, is when we started really going ahead and working 9 to 5 type of robotic lifestyle, right? But really at the end of the day, it really comes to me as a surprise that so many people, are kind of like this, especially people who are millionaires themselves. They literally think that because they're millionaires that they have gotten financially free, yet they still have debts galore. They're not leveraging anything at all whatsoever. And more importantly, their time isn't free. It's owed to by someone else. And they have to go ahead and submit to that every single weekend or week. Anyway, know thyself. Self-awareness is very crucial for a lot of things that you'll have in your life. Personal, relationships, career. It's very important that you know yourself very well. There are too many people out here nowadays who literally do not know themselves and are leading other people. It's astounding to me. I've never seen anything like it in my life. How can you lead someone when you can't even lead your own self? And I face this at my job to this day and kind of, a little caught off by it. But it doesn't matter in the long run because obviously that's not my goal to be there forever. But nonetheless, at the end of the day, it's just astounding the amount of people who've gotten to leadership positions just because they have the metrics, just because they have the facts on their side, but they don't have the actual know-how, specifically knowing thyself. I encourage you as well to gain thoughts into your own thoughts, feelings, and emotional distresses as well, so that you can go ahead and understand and know yourself. A lot of people, not just in your career field, but also in your relationship life. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I had a little thing going on a couple of months, and it just ended recently, and I'm really hurt by it. I'm really saddened by it, and I'm sad I had to make a really critical decision. But I think the most important thing of it all was that when that happened, I went ahead and thought, had deep thoughts, and just calm down for a second. Start asking myself real questions. A Socratic method in your own head is a really great way to start off by that. And I think that's what's happened a lot of the times in my life, where really as I got older into this, 23 mode that I'm in, getting close to, it's very important to go ahead and start asking yourself questions and try to answer as much questions as possible in your head. Come up with those theories. Same way you think about theories of aliens or theories of, that coworker who's talking about you. You need to have this type of theories with yourself and your own thoughts. Why do I do these things? Why does this happen? How did this happen? Where does this come from? I mean, these are just really great questions to ask. If you can't put in your mind, I have ADHD, so I usually have it in my mind a lot. I don't really write. You can literally write it down and have your own conversation with yourself. Just, why do I do this? Why do I do that? Maybe it's because back when I was a child, this happened, and yada, yada, yada. Too many people are leading people. And I'm not talking about in career. I'm talking about in life. I'm talking about your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your father, your mother, your marriage partner, your boss. Too many people are leading other people and not knowing who they are as people. And this is why so many things fall out of whack with so many people. And this is why so many things don't last very long. I had to make a very tough decision, but the reason why I made the tough decision to end specific things with this individual was because I knew myself. I know myself. And because I know myself, I'd rather save the heartache and the pain and things like that for some other people that I care about than to continue on and negate anything that I feel about myself or anything I believe that can be done by myself. And I believe this is what it is. This is how it is. I'm being realistic. You need to know your strengths and your weaknesses for personal development. That's the only possible way. And it starts by asking yourself the big questions. Who are you and what do you want? Lastly, I think the top of the morning thing I learned was stacking my experiences. This has made me a complete threat in any specific field that I'm doing at all whatsoever. It could be academics. And I was terrible in academics, by the way. I got like a 1.67 GPA, but I'm great at the academics of life. Also, when it comes to career, also when it comes to business, because I own my own business. I mean, there's so many different things as well that stacking your experiences can go ahead and help you with. Each experience that you do deepens your understanding, creating a cumulative experience that gives you the best bang for your buck. Stacking on your experiences challenges you and makes you a more deeper, level-headed individual, making you able to do a lot of things that many can't. It expands to different cultures, industries, and different ways of thinking. It is because of your ability to stack your experiences, you'll be able to go ahead and be a critical part to any type of machine. And by machine, I don't mean just actual physical machine, but I mean any metaphorical or physical machine you put yourself into. You'll literally be a top, probably above majority, top 10%. And in an ever-changing world, stacking your experiences are a really great way. And I want to go ahead and elaborate, like I said before, more on it. Previously, before right now, if any of you know me, I am in the wholesaling business, which is real estate. I'm a real estate investor and I like to go ahead and invest in real estate, but I also have a media company that I'm trying to build upon as well. Throughout my time on this channel, if you look at any of my previous videos, I've always done YouTube videos. Since I was 16 years old, November 14th, I think, after Fallout 4 came out, I remember the video like it was yesterday. Now, you can obviously see that probably at the lowest bottom of my whole entire video list that I've made in my channel, but nonetheless, at the end of the day, I know that I stacked experiences, right? The reason why I'm able to make this video with you guys is because of my stacked experiences since I was 16 years old. I'm now 23. Whoa, right? And so the biggest thing about it is that at the end of the day, stacking experiences are very important because I learned, Spanish. I learned Spanish because of this. I picked up on it and now it's helping me with Italian because I have a trip to Venice. All right, it's stacking my experiences with traveling. I like to travel abroad now. I want to go ahead and travel abroad. I want to learn different cultures, Japan or Japanese, Italian, and Mexican culture. I mean, these are things I'm a big fan of now, and it's expanded my knowledge about specific things. And the more you develop stacking your abilities, the more confident you become. For example, I'm a really great negotiator, and I really like talking to people. Now, this has helped a lot when it comes to cold calling, because when you cold call people, it's literally a cold call. No one knows who you are. No one gives a fuck about who you are. And I don't know why you're calling me at 12 in the afternoon while I'm trying to watch The View. But I go ahead and I call anyway. Why? Because at the end of the day, because of my negotiation skills and my tactics and things like that I've done over the years, not only to my friends, my family, and things like that as well, but also regular people on the street, talking to people who are literally just picking up the phone is like secondhand nature to me. And it's very easy. This is another good example of stacking your experiences. And it makes it so worthwhile at the end of the day because that means you can be top 10% or at least top 1%. Anyway, this has been 3 things I've learned so far while turning 23, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Before I let you go, I want you to know we really appreciate you watching the videos, and if you could comment below about anything you've experienced in your 20s, being 20 to 30, or anybody at any age, it'd be really great. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to give a thumbs up on this video, and you have a fantastic day, guys. Love you. Bye-bye.